Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Ricky, and if you don't know who I am, good, because that means you're new to this YouTube channel. And if you're new, you should go hit that subscribe button at the end of the video or right now. Alright, okay, so what I want to do, nothing, nothing really, just talk about my life story, how I came here. Right here, you see my shoes walking? I want to talk about how I came here to the United States. Alright? Okay, so the story that has been told to me, this is how it goes. Alright, so my mom and my dad got married when my mom was 18 and my dad was, 30 something. And when they got married and everything, I was born. And she was 18, so my mom pretty much she was a teenage mom, so she had me when she was 18. So my dad went to the United States because I was born, so he worked pretty much, I don't know for how long, a couple months or something like that. So as he was working over here in the United States, here in Greeley, Colorado, he was sending money over and everything, right? And he didn't have the idea, but he wanted me to come over here with him. Not with him, but So my mom went first. She crossed first to the United States, and she got here in Greeley. Then it was me. Okay, so my dad worked his butt off to get the money to pay someone to go get me from Mexico and to bring my butt over here. So imagine how much money did that cost. One, finding the person. Two, paying them, hey, I'll pay you right now if you go to Mexico and bring my son. Plus the ticket of the plane. And after the ticket of the plane, the gas money to drive, from wherever to where I was when they landed in Mexico. You know what I mean? No, wait. Let me go back. Okay, so my dad paid a woman to go to Mexico. He paid everything, right? So my grandma took me to the what? Oh, what's it called? To the border. She took me all the way to the border, and then the lady, she picked me up, and I was like, what, 6-7 months, somewhere around there. So when she took me, we went through all these travels that I can't freaking remember, because I was so little, right? And then, as my dad was working hard, getting money and stuff like that, hey, you need to bring my son over here and stuff like that. So after all that, suffering from the job, missing your own son, crying and everything, you have your wife, but your son is worth more. It's something, it's a part of you. You created, pretty much you're looking in the mirror. I'm not a dad. Not yet. Alright? But I can just feel that love. I can feel the emotion. You know what I mean? So yeah, after my dad paid everything, I came over here. And my dad was still at work when I came. My mom was there. So she saw me, and then, probably happy tears, saying, oh, mi hijo, you're back, and everything. And then my uncle Jose, he came over too, to see me there. And I was a baby, so I don't remember anything about this. And I think since I got here to the United States, he was the very, very first one ever to clean my diaper. The first one. When I got here, my first poop in the United States, he was the first one ever to clean my poop. Pretty much to clean my diaper. And I don't know, it's just crazy to think about how, where did it came from? And then my dad came home from work. And then my uncle Jose told him, you are allowed to cry. Because my dad was known to be the macho man. He didn't cry. He was a police officer for a year, I think. And, and after, being a police officer, he went straight into, I don't know, computers, or, a technology assistant, or, those guys that work on computers and all that stuff. and then he went to public speaking and stuff like that. So yeah, throughout his whole entire life, no one ever saw him cry until he saw me. When he saw me, he grabbed me and probably even looked into my eyes saying, "Welcome home. Finally home. Welcome." Probably happy tears again. Happy tears scrolling down his face and everything. I can't believe you're here and all that type of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty amazing where I came from. It's just crazy to think about, how much would parents are willing to suffer for their children, and just to think about that, when I was younger, I didn't really focus on that. I didn't really pay attention to that. I didn't really care how much my dad suffered to get me here. I didn't really care. It didn't really matter to me. I wanted to do me and me and me. Because imagine, how would you feel if you raised a whole lot of money to get your son or daughter over here, and that child of yours grew up to be a punk, to be a jerk, to be a bully, to be a prisoner, to be a murderer, to be a killer, or whatever bad case you can think of. Think about that. It's pretty much you wasted your whole entire time and effort and sweat and tears and blood to get this kid over here so he can act, sorry about my language, but a badass, So yeah, I was just thinking about that. The things that parents are willing to go through for their children. And probably, there's a moral to the story, to all those teenagers over there. Maybe right now you feel like you hate your mom and dad. You feel like they don't understand you. You feel like they abuse you. And probably they do. Probably they don't understand you. Probably you're right. Half of the time you're right. Better yet, for teenagers, let me see how to word this. For teenagers, when it comes to their parents, almost 2/4 of them are right. They get abused. They feel abandoned. They feel like they're a toy because probably, their parents treat them like toys. But the actual, true, real parents that were actually parents to you, probably you feel like they don't understand you. Probably you feel like, they treat me like trash or whatever. But you gotta realize the things that they have gone through for you, the things that they did, the things that they suffered through, so you can be happy, so you can smile. Probably you didn't have anything at all, and because of your mom and dad, crying with tears and blood and sweat and working their butt off, you are now where you are. Probably you never had a bed, and because of your parents, you now have a bed. I don't know. It's just my mind is all, because of that thought. It's crazy, right? I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It is. It really is. Now, 17 years later, after all the crap that I went through as a teenager, being a little emotional kid, no one understands me. My mom and dad don't love me. My mom and dad don't abuse me. I was seriously a little brat. Literally, just thinking about the things that I cried about, there's, what's it called? There was nothing to cry about on things that I cried about. There was nothing bad for me to cry about. I just cried. I don't know. We're teenagers. We cry for stupid crap. So that's where I came from. And today, right now, I go to Northridge High School. I have cool friends over there. I have friends that lasted forever, for 5 years. No, 6 years. I have this guy named Eduardo Chavira. I met him when I was freaking 7th grade. And now we're seniors. And dude, time flies fast. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, man. All right. So yeah, that's who I am. That's where I came from. And if you didn't know my story, well, now you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, and the reason why I started YouTube is because, what's it called? To tell you the honest truth. It was because of money. It really was. It really was because of money. I heard a lot of people like PewDiePie, you know, making tons of money, like 2 million a year because of YouTube and probably, you know, endorsements, you know, advertising for other companies or whatever. You know, I wanted that. You know, I wanted to be rich. But then, you know, I came to my senses that it's not about that. It's not about being rich. Because you can have all the money in the world. And if you have no friends, you are poor inside. You can be rich in the outside but poor in the inside at the same time. And if I was like that, I saw myself being like that. It was scary. It was a scary, you know, vision of this scary sight. But it was about the people. Money comes last. Money does come last. You know? So now I'm starting YouTube because I love it. I love making videos. I love talking to you guys. I just love it. I really do. If money didn't even exist, then I would still do this. Why? It's not because I want to be famous. It's not because I want to be recognized all over the world, freaking getting money and everything. But it's because, I don't know, I just love making videos. I really do. Like, no lie. I really do. It's just my passion. Especially giving a positive message. You know, I would cry when it comes to the day if I walk to a random store and someone recognizes me. Hey, aren't you Ricky from the YouTube channel? I'll be like, yes I am. What's up, man? How's it going? And if he or she tells me I was at the edge of committing suicide, and because of your videos, I stopped it. I became better. I matured because of you. I would literally cry right there. Literally cry. Like, no lie, I would literally cry if someone told me that. Because when I was younger, back then, when I was younger, I thought I had no reason to live for. Like, who would love me? Who would care about me? Who would be there for me? And you know, right now I'm alone. I got friends and everything. I do. They're amazing. They're amazing friends. You know, but it's those type of moments where you got friends, but somehow, for some weird reason, you feel like you don't. You know what I mean? The inside, you feel like you don't have friends. You don't have anybody. You know, but I just need to realize that I do got friends that care about me and all that stuff. It's something that I need to get over. You know, stop being a little baby and, you know, grow up. But yeah, I would seriously cry if someone told me that because of you I stopped committing suicide, because of you I stopped doing drugs, because of you I stopped drinking, because of you me and my wife became happy or something, because of you. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not because of me. Nothing is because of me. Alright? But it's because of this guy right here. That guy right here in the clouds. Do I believe it? Do I believe in him? Yes. Am I religious? No, I'm not. Okay? I'm a born again Christian, but I'm not perfect. I'm broken. I don't mention God like I did before. And you know what? That's not even about Christianity. Is not even about that. So yeah. If you go to my other YouTube page called Eric Pineda, Eric Pineda, ERIKPINEDA. If you go to that channel, you'll see my cute face and everything. Every single video is about Christianity. Now, I don't really mention it. Is someone following me? Crap, someone is following me. You know? But like I said, it's not about the money. It's not about anything. It's about the people. So yeah. Dang, this video has been going for 14 minutes. So yeah, hopefully you guys, you know, have fun. Have fun in life. because you are only young once. You really are. Then after that, you grow old and pretty much you turn into a skeleton. You know what I mean? So yeah, YouTube. Hopefully you guys have fun. You guys, enjoy life to the fullest. All right, and think about those parents too. They sacrificed a lot. All right. So yeah, that's enough about me, YouTube. So yeah, have a good day, guys. So yeah, bye.